You're gonna love your next comic. He performs all over town, and he's a good friend of mine. Please give it up for Joey Rimatello!
Shut up back there. How's it going, all right? All right. Is this COVID finally over or what? I don't give a shit what anybody says, man. That thing wasn't made in China. When was the last time you saw something made in China last that long? Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Right? My God. No. It's unbelievable. It was very stressful though, right? I mean, everybody was stressed out. I mean, look at my face. I just turned 30, okay? I mean, that's stressful. I just got back from Idaho. Yeah, I went to go visit somebody. They used to live in New York. I went to go visit them. They're like, bring bagels. Bring bagels. Don't come without bagels. Hey, wherever you go, whenever you leave New York, don't forget, bring bagels. Bring bagels. I'm like, hey, I'm not asking you for fucking potatoes when you come here. Who told you to leave New York? Oh, I really miss New York. I miss the food. I miss the food. Who told you to fucking leave? The government. He's in the witness protection program. Yeah, boy. I don't know. I'm not a millennial, right? I mean, you can tell. I don't Snapchat. I don't Instagram. But hey, if you're partying, I will snort a gram, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm very old school Brooklyn. I don't know if you could tell. Yeah. I got an Uncle Anthony, 95 years old. Everybody called him the butcher. He's in prison now. He, quote, sold insurance. I have to take care of his wife, his 92-year-old wife, Aunt Toots. Yeah. Anybody got an Aunt Toots? Yeah. I got an Aunt Toots. He calls up on the phone. He's like, he's got the tricky out. He's like, hey, Joe, thanks for taking care of my wife. I know she's a pain in the ass. Why do you think I pleaded guilty this time? Yeah. We all got freaking nicknames, crazy shit. I got a neighbor, Maria. We all called her Butter growing up. Because she sprayed easy. I think that's funny. They called one of my sisters Rooster because then he'd cockle too. Everybody calls me Joey Z. The Z is for Zoloft. I suffer from PTCC. Has anybody even heard of this? You're a doctor. Have you ever heard of that? Stands for post-traumatic crappy childhood. I did a very traumatic and crappy childhood. I grew up with 8 sisters. Very confusing and bloody. Yeah. Like if they were all PMSing at one time, it was like worse than a school shooting. Confusing. The first 10 years of my life, I sat down to pee. I mean, who knew I'm watching them? I didn't even know they made boys' underwear until I went to gym class. I'm looking at my friend Paulie, and I'm like, Paulie, you know you got a hole in the front of your panties? That's some crazy shit. I also had one of those stepmothers. Stepmother. Where'd they come up with that name? Why don't you say what you're really doing there? I was stepping in and fucking my father. That's it, man, you know? My father was no help either, let me tell you something. I remember the first time I asked him for advice. He said, put some air in your balls and be a man. I'm only 8, Dad. I'm lucky though, I didn't have just my parents to rely on. I had a lot of drugs and alcohol. I love doing drugs too. I am not gonna lie to you. Okay? Especially that cocaine and crack. Man, that was my favorite. I love the whole process of cooking the cocaine. You know, because I'm Italian. 59 years old, I'm not married. I've never been married. I figure at this point in my life, why bother, right? What do I got, 5, 10, 15 years left tops, right? Why should I ruin my happiness? Right? What's the proper etiquette for even asking another woman now? How do I even ask her? Do I text her? Do I tweet her? Do I Twitter her? I don't even know. Do I do it the old-fashioned Brooklyn way? Do I go in the alleyway and go, hey, butter, you want to go out Saturday night? I'm not a fan of dating websites either. First of all, you have to put your height. Nobody wants to go out with a guy who's 5'2" and has to take care of his Aunt Toots. Don't get me wrong, I have looked at these things, but there's this one dating website for people over 50 now. It's called OurTime.com. I'm looking at these profiles. Oh boy. It's more like OutOfTime.com. Yeah, this one woman, 66 years old, she's looking for love. I don't think she's looking for love. I think she's looking for somebody to help her out of the bathtub. And then rub Ben Gay on her back. This other lady, 78 years old, she's seeking a life partner. Life partner! You should be seeking life support at 78 years old. I'll tell you a funny little story. A while back, I was making out with this lady, right? She pulls back, and I'm like, what's wrong? Is everything okay? She's like, you're a really good kisser. I go, I do have 8 sisters. You want to try some cunnilingus now? All right, you guys were awesome. My name's Rimatello. Just jokes, folks. Just jokes.